For a long time, I thought prosperity was something external, something I would reach once I figured myself out, once I was confident, once I knew exactly what I was here to do. But what I didn't realize was this: if you don't love yourself, you won't trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, you won't believe in your own gifts or allow yourself to live from them. Prosperity doesn't start with money. It starts with how safe you feel being yourself. We're often taught that prosperity is having more, is having an achievement, and just succeeding with money and things that we consider material. But I've come to this understanding that prosperity is very different, and it's the inner work, the happiness, and something that we forget to look inward first. What I've learned through the years of teaching prosperity in Kundalini Yoga is it's not about the money, it's not about the success, because that will come later. It's about the inner work. It's about loving yourself first and knowing that your gifts is what's going to bring the prosperity. And we see or hear of successful people who have millions and billions, but they're not happy. And that's not true prosperity. You know, anyone can create money, anyone can create material gains, but the true happiness is within ourselves, is creating this bliss, creating true prosperity. And to me, prosperity is true happiness. It's the state of inner safety. It's a feeling that you're allowed to be where you're at and actually build from that. And that's doing the inner work. And that's the prosperity. Here's what I've noticed within my own life and with the people I work with is if you don't love yourself, you won't trust yourself. And the trust is just believing in yourself, believing in your own magic. And this is where your gift unlocks. The gift is, what do you want to do that if you can do something where it's not getting paid, right? And you can do this for the rest of your life and just be so happy with it. And the prosperity will just flow right after. What would it be? And for me, it's teaching. For me, it's something that I can show up and teach freely without wanting something back in exchange, but just doing it because I love it so much. It's something that you want to wake up every morning to do. The first key is doing something you love so much that money becomes secondary. That's where true prosperity lives, is the moment you can love what you do and wake up every morning to do that because you're happy about it, that's prosperity. And my mentor always says this to me too, is money comes secondary. It's, do you love what you do? Do you see the vision that's gonna make you happy? Money is just gonna follow. And this is where we have to believe that, you know, the currency of energy is through love. And love is what you love. Without self-trust, purpose is confusion. And we will get lost in the matrix of trying to find and navigate what makes us happy. And it's gonna be in limbo every single time because it's just a confusion that we're not trusting ourselves from the beginning. It's not that you're lacking purpose. It's not that you're lacking this inner trust. It's your nervous system is not recognizing something new. And the self-trust, the prosperity, the wanting peace, we are trying to create because we're tired of living out of lack and we're tired of not knowing our purpose in life. The nervous system doesn't know how to react, and us as human beings, we're just safe in an environment that we're just so comfortable with. Many of us don't know our purpose. It's because it's a lack of purpose and also a lack of permission. We're not giving ourselves permission to want more, to be happy, to be in peace. So for us, we're thinking, oh, well, this is something that I don't trust because I've never experienced before. When you don't trust yourself, you second guess everything that you're here to be doing. And you second guess everything that you know you love doing. And that's really just downplaying your own gifts and not allowing yourself to shine through, because you're just used to doing something that's so mundane every single day, where you know, hey, you know what? I see artists all the time making millions of dollars. I know I can be doing the same. But we have to let go of all that fear, the self-doubt, and talk yourself into reprogramming your nervous system that it is safe to move forward. It is safe to do something, even if it's a side project that you love so much that it actually makes you happy. Not anyone else, but yourself happy. Because that's the key to prosperity, is unlocking your gifts, unlocking the highest potential that you are here to be doing. Because when you actually trust yourself, this is when your nervous system starts to relax. This is where things starts to unlock. The opportunity starts to open up. It's just really believing in the magic, believing that you as a human being are here to do something so beautiful to share with the world, your gift. And it could be anything. It could be the littlest things of, drawing, or making a small film online, and it becomes something that people admire. Or you guest speaking because you know you have words of wisdom. And just believing yourself is when your purpose feels less like a question, and it just becomes you. It becomes a pole where everything is in alignment with what you want to do, and you feel the achievement because that's your success. It's just knowing that you are the gift. You as a human being are the gift. And we all come into this world with many different gifts. You can't compare yourself to other people. You can't compare yourself to someone that's already successful. I always take it as, look at that and use it as an inspiration. The person who succeeded is just your inspiration so that you can do what you love and not comparing yourself to the other person. I've noticed that this is where the prosperity unlocks, is when you can even give an acknowledgement to the other person. And this opens the door to prosperity. This opens the door to opportunities, because you're sharing the love of even as simple as acknowledging someone else's gifts. Prosperity isn't something that you chase, it's just something that you allow. Because the moment you can allow yourself to want to do something you love, want something peaceful in your life, it will just automatically come. And that's just the law of attraction. The law of attraction is when you call something out because you want it, the universe is going to give that to you back tenfold. And it's just really, like Disney said, believe in the magic. You have to believe that this is within yourself. This is your relationship of what you want. It's just allowing yourself to want it, allowing yourself to know that you're able to achieve something that's far reach. And it's also being in this relationship with yourself, trusting yourself and allowing yourself to call things in, be in alignment with your own presence, with your own gifts. And from that state, it's naturally that you're going to be aligned with your purpose, aligned with what you want to do. And this is where trust starts to build and your nervous system starts to feel safe. If you've been trying to figure everything out, trying to find your purpose, trying to feel prosperous, It might not be trying to do more. It might just be trying to find this relationship within yourself, where loving yourself so much that everything becomes true.